Okay, the next step is profile. How to create the road profile, or how to display the profiles of the road or the natural road surface is by what pictures, or what types of the ground pictures, or what types of the road terrain. Therefore, to check or to see this one, can go on the profile. Profile is the representations of the terrain types of any topography. Therefore, profile, select alignment and press enter. This is the alignment name that taken on the alignment program or the part 1 tutorials. This name, click on your alignment and go to OK. Profile setting, sampling, sample lines, import, click on import, turns on the import and OK. Profile, DTM surface, select DTM surface or select the surface name. Our surface name is this one. Click on this and click OK. Profile, existing ground, sample from DTM. Simply click OK. The alignment name is this one and the number 1 alignment name. Therefore, you must click OK simply. After this, the beginning station it says. Therefore, press enter. The ending station it says. Again, press enter. Profile, create profile, full profile. And can fill the vertical scales of the profile adjustment. Vertical scale 20 and turns on the import grid. The horizontal spacings of the grid line can write the 40. The vertical spacings of the grid can write 30. The grid height can write the 5 and can press OK. Therefore, select the starting point on the command size. Therefore, left click on this point and the ending point, left click on this point. Finally, press enter. This is our profile. The natural ground surface, it indicates the natural ground surface. Therefore, hang on the layer and change our layer colors. This is one of the profile layer. Okay. Okay. Finally, press OK. This one is the profile or the shapes of the natural ground surface. It indicates a natural ground surface shape. It indicates natural ground surface shapes by this method. The next step, profile. FG centerline tangent. Before that, you can see the datum references. The datum reference, datum elevation 1665. Datum reference pointer is this one. This line is the datum reference point. Therefore, 1672.66 point elevation, or the starting points of the road, is on this drawing. It indicates on this one. This point is the elevation represents this one, the change 00 meter. Therefore, this point gets from the datum elevation by this distance. Or you can change the datum and see the profile. Profile, create profile, full profile. The datum is this one. Therefore, can write the datum. Write the horizontal spacing, vertical spacing, the grid height. Press OK and select the screen points, this one and this one. Press enter. By this system, the drawing is changed, or the profile is changed, because of the datum reference point we feel is 1680 datum. It greater than the starting points of the road. Starting elevations of the road is this one, 1672. Therefore, this is smaller than the reference datum. By that case, the drawing is inverted around this, and proportional displays around this drawing, because of around this the elevation of the ground is greater than the datum reference. 1691 is greater than the datum reference 1680. But the correct picture is the first one. Therefore, go on undo and get the first pictures, this one. This is the correct steps. Therefore, profile, FG centerline tangent, create tangent, create tangent. Simply on the black screen, press enter, 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 enter. By this method, the tangent is not displayed. Therefore, we can change the other method. Therefore, press or click, right click one times, right click, right click. By this method, the tangent is not displayed because of the repetitions of the profile. We display the profile 2 times. Therefore, can repeat the steps. Profile, select alignment, right click, OK, profile, profile setting, sampling, OK, profile, existing round, sample from BTM, import is turned on, OK. After this, must press 2 times, enter, ending station, enter. Overwrite the alignment, vertical alignment already exists, return finish surface, overwrite the profile it indicates. Therefore press or click yes. Profile, create profile, full profile. The vertical scale 20, port grid, horizontal spacing 40, vertical spacing 30, grid size 2 or 5 or the other one. Click on this and starting point, ending point, right click. By this method can display our profile. After this profile, FG centerline tangent, create tangent. This is the arrow, is the sharp arrow. It differs from the first one. Therefore press enter, press enter, enter. 3 times you press the enter on the keyboard. The alignment is fixed on the starting points of the rod. After this, can design our rod. To design the rod, can click around this or this area is a cut. Click on this or turns on the tools, object snap setting. Okay. Click around this and around this. Right click. Finally. Around this natural ground is this one, or the formation label is this one, or the road design is this one. Therefore it is cut and this is fill, or can represent by other means. Okay, zooming the window. Right click, apply. Right click, apply. This one is a cut standard and this one is a fill standards. Can represent by this system. Totally it represents the cut and it represents the fill, or the formation label is this one. By this shape the formation label, or the final road elevation. Therefore can click on undo. Okay, the next profile step is profile vertical curve. To to display on this the vertical curve, click on vertical curve, select the length, okay. Click the first tangent and click the second tangent. Length of the curve, write the length of the curve 50 meter and press enter. After this the vertical curve is displayed by the given length of curve. This one the vertical curve from this point to this point. Profile, vertical alignment, define FG center line. Click the starting points of the vertical curve tangents or the starting of the curve tangent. Click and select by pressing the left click of your mouse the total alignments of the vertical curve or the formation labels. Left click. Finally press enter. For starting point, the vertical curve point and the ending points of the tangent. These cross lines indicates. And profile, vertical alignment, import. And press enter, enter. 2 times enter. Therefore it displays the length of the vertical curve and the other written number high point elevation, high point station, point of vertical intersection station, point of vertical intersection elevation, or the constant gradient of the slope, K, or the constant slope multiplying factors. Therefore the high point elevation, this written number indicates the points of this or the centers of the vertical curve. Point of vertical intersection station 0 plus 620 meter. It indicates the point of this or around this line. Around this point zero plus 600, this one, 0 plus 620 change is this one. Therefore the elevations of the vertical curve point is the red ones, the white ones, and the yellow ones is the natural ground surface elevation. 2 elevations, this one is the natural ground surface elevation and this one is the formation level elevations or the vertical curve point elevations. Therefore the natural ground surface elevation is less than greater than the formation level elevations. By this method it represents around this point, this one. Beginnings of the vertical curve station and beginning of the vertical curve elevation. Beginning of vertical curve point, this one, end of the vertical curve point, this one, and end of vertical curve elevation is this one. This is the change. This change it gets around the straight lines of down this, or can show by this line by pressing ortho. You can check the elevations of vertical curve station, end of vertical curve station and end of vertical curve elevations 627 and 1690 elevation. Therefore can go on by a straight line and can check. This is the first elevations of the vertical curve, and this line represents from this change interval increased by the some digits this point represents. Errors. The gradient one is this one, and the gradient 2 is this one. The cumulatives of the gradient 1 and the gradient 2 is this number is the cumulatives of the gradient 1 and the gradient 2. This is our profile and our formation label designs. For concept on around this the profiles.